Minaj, I can say some about you. Watch your fucking ass, Nicki Minaj, with your little minions and Don't forget you spent time in Philly. Lots of time in Philly. That's my city. I got that I'll bring onto my page and I'll go live with them on Instagram about your misdealings and your misdeeds in Philadelphia. Because you thought you was the queen of everything. You came to Philly, yo. And right now you sniffing idiot. I ain't the one. And you don't want the work I got for you.
So it looks like Jaguar Wright is not done speaking on Nicki Minaj just yet, because she just went off on her and exposed her for being a raging freak-off addict. Jaguar claims that Nicki and her SA offender husband Kenneth Petty have a house that she bought specifically to indulge in freak-offs with underage boys and girls, and that she even saw a disturbing video footage of Megan having a freak-off with Nicki. A lot of people were shocked to hear about Megan and Nicki freaking off, because not too long ago, they were at each other's necks, and Nicki even brought up Megan's dead mom. But according to Jaguar, the freak-off between Nicki and Megan happened way before their fight, and she claims she's got the video of it, which she's getting ready to release. What's even shadier about this whole situation is that just 24 hours after she spilled all this tea about Nicki, she was arrested, and people believe Nicki and Megan's team were behind the arrest. Now, for those of y'all who didn't know, this is not Jaguar's first time speaking on Nicki and exposing the dirty things that she's gotten herself mixed up in. Jaguar first came for Nicki a little over a year ago during a very heated interview with Street Life Productions, in which she spoke out against Nicki for standing with her husband Kenneth Petty, even after he essayed a woman named Jennifer Hugh. Jaguar accused Nicki and Kenneth of trying to intimidate Jennifer into retracting her statements about him essaying her, so Kenneth could get his name removed from the offenders list.
She started advocating for Jennifer Huff, Kenneth Petty's victim. Kenneth Petty being Nicki Minaj's husband. Now, I'm wrangled up in that advocacy. I advocate for Jennifer Huff. Part of the reason why I advocate for Jennifer Huff is because it disgusts me what has happened to her life. See, when she was 16 years old, she was unfortunate enough to be by knife point and cut by Kenneth Petty, who was also 16. She was threatened, she was bullied. In the end, he said, "F the trial," and he copped. He copped a plea, attempted rape, but it landed him on the registry list. By the way, he is a level 3. Level 3, you're on it for life. She moved on with her life, had children, everything was fine until this marries Nicki. Now he married Nicki. He Mr. Minaj, right? This woman made it through this, moved on with her life, and then the next thing she know, her name is all over the blogs. She didn't even know. Somebody approached her daughter. Then her family started getting threatened again by their quote unquote alleged gang ties and friends. She was literally minding her business and got sideswiped by fame.
Jaguar got a lot of heat for this interview because a lot of Nicki's fans felt like she was just throwing Nicki under the bus and starting a smear campaign toward their queen. But in typical Jaguar fashion, she did not back down, and she went on to reveal even more tea. She jumped on IG Live not too long after this, and she dragged Nicki for filth once again. She said she has some defaming tea about Nicki that could potentially ruin her career. Apparently, Nicki did some real dirty things while she was in Philadelphia, which is also the city that Jaguar is from, and some of Jaguar's people informed her about it. She accused Nicki of manipulating some strippers into dancing for her and performing some private acts for her, only for her to end up underpaying them and them into silence. Now, it's unclear if these strippers were hired to perform these private acts for Nicki alone, or if it was for her and her then boyfriend, Meek Mill, who's also from Philadelphia, by the way. Nicki allegedly also did the same thing to a bunch of dancers who worked for Heels.
Against me to try to attack me over this, over that animal, that level 3 that y'all call zoo. How about that? Every time y'all call me a liar, I'ma say something that's true about the Pettys. teach them how to be petty. Don't forget you spent time in Philly. Lots of time in Philly. That's my city. I got that I'll bring onto my page and I'll go live with them on Instagram about your misdealings and your misdeeds in Philadelphia. Because you thought you was the queen of everything. You came to Philly, yo. My name is Jaguar goddamn Wright from Richard Allen Projects, North Philly. Ain't nobody afraid of you. Nicki Minaj, you behaved badly. You behaved badly in Philadelphia. You should remember that. That's still my shit. I will move mountains. I'll have every stripper that you Jordan, because you were supposed to pay them the full, but you only paid them the half and promised them you was going to come back and pay more money. Let's talk about what a cheap you are. And all the in the strip clubs, I know real not people who pretend to be to sell records to dumb mother. Honestly, I think y'all perfect for each other. Please, y'all two demons be together so you don't nobody else's life. But don't inflict us with it. Stop victims before you become one, Nicki. Stop victims before you become one, because I promise you, I got that heavyweight for you.
After this, Jaguar stopped speaking on Nicki for a while and just went on about her business. That wasn't until a few weeks ago when she appeared in another interview with Street Life Productions and she went in on Nicki again for the millionth time. She started it off by exposing her for being the one behind the infamous audio of me getting pounded by Diddy at a freak-off party. She said Nicki recorded that audio and paid somebody else to take the fall for her so it wouldn't get traced back to her.
Milk, running the around, talking about expensive pain.
Now, wait, this is Philly you're talking about now. Wait a minute, Jag.
Me.
Wait a minute.
He's a Fruit Loop. He Diddy five.
This is Philly.
He's a deep fried period. He Diddy five. He Diddy fried. He the Diddy do our bop. Meek, real rap.
You think that audio that they put out was real?
Yeah, that was him. Nicki put that out there. That Nicki recorded that at the freak off in the Calabasas. Man. She been waiting to drop that shit on Meek. Oh, man. She just wasn't going to tell nobody it was Diddy. But now that Diddy out there, why not?
So then who's the guy who's claiming he recorded it?
Oh, somebody that got paid?
Yeah, he said like I was standing outside the door.
Got paid.
Yeah.
Jaguar went on to accuse Nicki's husband, Kenneth, of being DL and having a freak off with underage girls instead of taking care of their son, Kenneth Petty. She said Nicki left the house that she initially bought when she got married to Kenneth and moved into a new house. According to Jaguar, Kenneth was stepping out of the marriage to get freaky with younger people. So Nicki decided to get a new place so he can have the house to himself to do whatever he wants.
Look at Nicki Minaj. You got married and level 3 spenders. And do you know since then, she done moved out. She don't live at the house they was living at no more. Kenneth there by herself. She literally got him a zoo. And she feels it was who don't mind rough sex. And she lives in another house with the baby. But he's supposed to be the primary custodian, which is why he ain't in jail where he's supposed to be, because he got to take care of the baby. But the only thing he's taking care of is making new victims. Who watching Papa Bear? I thought that's why he was here.
Now, you may be thinking Jaguar is just tripping when she makes these claims, but she actually wasn't, because folks did some digging and confirmed everything she said. People dug up this media takeout post that they posted some time ago reporting that Nicki had bought a new home for $19 million. However, according to media takeout, the home that Kenneth is reporting he lives in is not the same as Nicki's new mansion. He's living out of the house that Nicki used to live in with him before buying her new one. This means they're living living in separate houses. Nicki is allegedly living in her new $19 million home with her son, while Kenneth is living at the old house that she initially bought when they got married. Nicki reportedly bought that house for about $6 million, but she packed up and left after she found out everything Kenneth was doing. Now, I wish I could say this was the last time that Jaguar spoke on Nicki, because I know Nicki is probably tired of having her name in Jaguar's mouth in every interview. But baby, it was not, because Jaguar recently sat with the popular YouTuber Armand Wiggins, and she made her wildest claims about Nicki thus far. She said she saw a videotape that someone she knows took of Nicki and Megan Thee Stallion getting freaky at an industry freak-off party, and apparently Nicki had Megan eating her box. This was a shock to people, because Nicki and Megan were just feuding not too long ago, so how the hell did they go from talking trash about each other to performing lesbian activities at a freak-off party? Well, it turns out it happened before the fight, and Jaguar claims she saw the video footage.
That we run into Bigfoot from Nicki Minaj. Did you hear Bigfoot?
I mean, I already know Megan done ate Onika box.
Oh,
I seen the video. I seen the video.
Oh, Jag.
Megan ate the Onika box for the 16 feature. I seen the video. She done it at the house.
No.
Where Zoo lives.
No.
And they and she moved out.
No.
With the Papa Bear.
No.
Yeah. Look, pass me the sage. I seen that.
No.
That was disturbing.
No.
I seen the video.
No.
I lied to you not.
Nicki Minaj
What
is
would
the
you
queen.
do for her 16 bars? Like, I'm just saying, like, she done that.
Jag, you throw out a lot of accusations.
What did Nicki say? Nicki said what?
Not Megan ate her.
Did though. She ate the box.
And you done had me say the P word. I told you not to say it.
You want to know who showed it to me?
Send me the tape.
I can't, but I can tell you who got it. Do you want to know
I'll
who
walk
got
off
it?
right now.
Do you want to know who
I'm
got
tired
it?
of this.
Nosy Ho Live has the videotape of Megan Thee Stallion going down on Onika.
But get this, just a little over 24 hours after Jaguar made these claims about Nicki and Megan, she suddenly got arrested. According to reports, she was arrested for having an outstanding warrant on a U-Haul truck after she failed to return it after renting it. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I know we know at least one or two people have failed to return a U-Haul on time, and ain't none of them got arrested. Literally nobody gets arrested for that. But Jaguar does, and it just so happens to be around the time that she's making waves for spilling major tea about the industry. I don't know about y'all, but something shady is definitely going on here. In fact, when Jaguar herself was asked about it, she said, "Whatever they're saying it is, it's not. They can't hold me, there's no charge." A lot of people also felt this way, and they rallied behind Jaguar to call out Nicki, Megan, and literally anybody in the industry who's obviously trying to get her to shut up. One person said, "Every time Jaguar tells people in the industry months or weeks later, the industry reacts to her truths. Keep letting that go over your head if you want, but it's in plain sight. And don't at me, I said what I said." Another person said, "She was arrested for failing to return a U-Haul truck. That sounds a bit odd. All of you saying she was caught stealing, all wrong. Read up on stuff before y'all be all extra. Free her, because they try to make an example out of her so she won't talk again. That's a third-degree offense in Texas." But now I want to know your thoughts. What do y'all think about Jaguar getting arrested after exposing the industry? And do y'all think Megan was really out here eating Nicki's box? Y'all been knew what to do. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other very messy video.